Good afternoon from somewhere, everybody. I am somewhere new. You might have noticed, and some of you know already where I am. But if you do not know, and certainly if you know too, of course, then I will know who's watching my videos. Feel free to write it under this video on YouTube. I'd love to see whether you remember where I am right now. And I am here. So I wanted today to talk about one more thing regarding hospitality and healthcare, something that many have learned about in terms of language, and not as many are practicing consciously. So today, this video is all about the art of observation. And this first quotation is by Alan Watts, and you will know that I love Alan Watts, but I also love Eckhart Tolle, who talks about the power of now, and I want to tell you that I love Vedic studies, which also talk very much about the power of now, and I will say that all traditional thinking does focus on now. Here's the quotation I love today. It says, "I have realized that the past and the future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is." Let me make sure I read that without so many pauses. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. So remember that every moment is the present. Now in this present, the past does come with me. So I remember what you did yesterday, and I remember what I have to do tomorrow, or what you have to do tomorrow. And in healthcare and hospitality, this really does make a difference. So if I have a client that I've seen before, I have a judgment from the past affecting today. I have a judgment about the future. How long are they going to stay? How long will this visit be? Which is affecting this present. And unless I'm consciously aware that this present moment is all there is, my present moment can be tainted by the past and present. So in the past, if you have yelled at me, if you have been upset with me, I bring that into the present. In the past, if you have been late, I bring that into the present. In the past, again, I bring that into the present. In the future, perhaps I think, I wonder if they'll come again. I wonder if this person will come to see me as a practitioner or as a guest in a hotel. I wonder if they'll come again. I'm already thinking about that now as you're leaving is not this present moment. So that's one quotation. And I'm sorry, I'm in a public spot. I will do these next two quotations very quickly, or relatively quickly. This quotation is by Jiddu Krishnamurti. And remember, in healthcare as well as hospitality, we are promoting meditation. That's certainly what I do. And it says here, meditation is extraordinary and cannot be learned from anyone. It involves observing oneself, including one's thoughts and actions. This cannot be taught by anyone. It includes observing oneself, including one's thoughts and actions. And this idea, if we understand that many health professionals, myself included, had to do it myself, others are doing themselves to understand themselves. But no one can teach another to go into meditation or how to do it. And we see so many techniques of, this style of sitting, this place of creating a space, this environment, this particular location, this spa, this retreat, this whatever. If you be in that spot, you will do meditation, or you're with this practitioner, you will learn meditation. It's not true. Meditation is very personal. Make sure that we understand this. Now, in the places that we are promoting, so let's say we are understanding this and we are promoting this, are we understanding that even those of us that really do promote meditation, are we practicing ourselves? Because many times in these practices, healthcare or hospitality, we can get very busy, and guess what? We stop meditating. And that becomes less of a focus in our minds when we are caught up in the work to do. And this is something that I would love for healthcare professionals and for the hotel industry and the service industry to be very aware of. Where are we? How are we? Are we okay? Because when I'm okay, I can give you my best service. And believe me, I'm having fantastic service. I'm also very sensitive to energy, as you all know, so I can feel the energies of the people that communicate with me, even when it's kindly, compassionately, considerately. I know that I feel the energies of people who communicate with me, And so for you to understand this about yourself, if you are a healthcare provider or in a service industry of any sort, be certain or be aware of where you are. Now, this is also very important. As a healthcare practitioner or a service provider is aware of how to do an observation of themselves, observation is very different than thinking about ourselves. So thinking about ourselves, even if we think, I'm thinking about my breathing, I'm observing my thought, my breath, it's without a judgment, without judgment. And many people, no matter what they're observing, there is a judgment. So if it's about myself, there's a judgment in observation. If it's about another, it's definitely a judgment in observation. Let's see, can we observe without judging? Because if you're a leader, judge the people that are working with you, for you, or coming to you without judgment. So this last quotation is by Will Rogers, and it says, people's minds are changed through observation and not through argument. Through observation and not through argument. And can you see, if you are working in any service industry, you will see that in those really private moments of observation of each other, there's argument, whether it's spoken, whether it's thought, whether it's acted on and behaved on. And we know that many companies are aware that there are so many possible employees, that if a leader is unhappy enough and has made enough record of how unhappy they are through observation of an employee, that record is there, and another employee will come in to take the position. And then that raises fear, both for the employee now and the next employee that arrives, because they arrive with the knowledge or the energy of what was in the past, in the present. Now I'm filling a role of someone who was let go because they didn't do something right. Recognize that we do this unconsciously and recognize that we can change it too. Today, I wish you the blessing of observation from a non-judgmental place to affect your friends, your family, and your service industry. Have a wonderful day, and remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day or night, everyone.